Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yogam, sloka number 40. Arjuna Uvacha Namah Purastatthada Prushtataste Namostu te sarvata eva sarvam Ananta virya mita vikramastvam Mitamikramas Sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaham. When the Lord's grace falls on us, we will understand this world is nothing but the Lord. So understanding this world is nothing but the Lord is called Vishwarupa Darshanam. The grace of the Lord means Divya Chakshu, or Divya Chakshu means the grace of the Lord. That is what Arjuna got it now, temporarily. Therefore he is able to see the Vishwarupam of the Lord. But for every shloka, we are practically what we have to derive and understand that we are discussing presently, right now, for me. So the grace of the Lord makes us to understand this world is nothing but the Lord. When we say this world is nothing but the Lord, then where is the question of I? And where is the question of mine? Because these two things only cause for a person to suffer in this world. The ahankara and the mamakara. But if you really understood this world is nothing but the Lord, then you are not there. If at all you are there, you are nothing but the one of the expressions or the form of the instrument of the Lord only. Then why this ahankara, ego, I? So whenever this ahankara is so strong, then we react. And then this ahankara claims many things and beings, or they belong to me. How you can say they are belong to you? It is God. If at all you want to say they belong to God, you can say. Even this we don't agree, the belonging, they are God. Because God, apart from the God, there is nothing. Now, if this understanding comes to one person, seeker, devotee, what a great relief. Then he never carry the burden of the ahankara or the mamakara. Then he learn to accept the things as they come, as they happen. Even we need not to say my prarabdha, all that. I don't know anything. What prarabdha, what kind of situation come to me next moment, none of us, we don't know. But they come. So they come where? In the God. They stay where? In the God. They go where? Into the God. Where is your ego personality? There is no place at all for you to claim or exist in that way. So that gives the tremendous relief. So either for me means, again, we may say transactionally, vyavaharically, I am doing, I am listening. That is vyavahara. But I know very well everything is belong to the Lord. Then to this body particularly. Because I means generally I claim along with this body and ahankara together I am. And this body whenever gets some kind of problem, even a single hair becoming grey is a grace of the Lord. Then you take everything. If my knees are started paining, it is Lord's. The pain or knees or everything is belongs to the Lord itself. That is also His grace only. If I get some other disease or old age, whatever may be, it is everything is grace of the Lord. So gracefully accepting the aging, disease and even the death. So we are prepared. You never get such a relief in any other thing. In this understanding alone, I am free. I need not to bother. I need not to worry at all. But what I am supposed to do, I will do that much only. Now extend this same way to my related, my children, my wife, my husband, my family or anything. That is also, I am not responsible or anything. That is again expression of the Lord only. Afterwards, if this bhavana takes place in you, you insult anybody? Do you scold anybody? Do you shout at anybody? Do you hate anybody? Or you feel jealous of anybody? All these negative emotions, everything will go away from you. Such a state of mind, person, understanding is called nothing but the Jivan Mukti. That is called real bhakti. That is the culmination of the bhakti. Therefore, very, very important, this understanding. Now, I translated Divya Chakshu means grace, or grace means Divya Chakshu. But still, whatever, how much I explain, but still there is something doubt, suspicion about the Divya Chakshu. Forget about that word. Take the grace of the Lord. Then you will get the Guru. Then you will get the Shastra to study, to listen, Shravanam. Then automatically this knowledge will come to you. This is all the grace of the Lord. So by keeping the story of the Arjuna Mahabharata war and that all given to us to realize now and here. This is what happened to the Arjuna. Therefore, then in such a state of understanding, what is our feeling? Feelings are there. All divine feelings, all divine thoughts, Daivi Bhavam, Sadbhavas. In that, one is except showing the wonderment about what? If my hair become grey, you feel wonderment. In everything you start seeing and the presence and the glory of the Lord and wonderful. You start appreciate the Lord, including both positive and in negative things also. Both in the gain, even in the loss also. Both in the happiness and the suffering also. Then except wonderment, there is nothing. Arjuna gone through now two emotions. We are talking since last 2-3 classes. One is this wonderment, and then fear came in him, and then now devotion it turned into. Now keep that fear aside. Let us have only this wonderment. Wonderment is not to ask the question, just you feel wonderment. In that wonderment, naturally your devotion bubbles and flows out. That is only happened to the Arjuna now, the devotion. If such a state comes and the wonderment and the devotion, this is not a occasional wonderment. Please remember, every moment, whatever you see, whatever incident, whatever, everything, everywhere, this is called remembering the Lord all the time. Immediately, the glory of the Lord should come in our mind. In that stage, what? As Arjuna doing here, except doing namaskara, 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 the expression of the wonderment is namaskara. The wonderment of the devotion, namaskara. For everything, namaskara. That's why in the 40th sloka we saw in the last class, I salute to you, O Lord, from the front and from the back and from this side and from that side, from every side, because all the sides everywhere you are only there. That means what? Is he talking about the south, north, east, west? No. Every object, every being, every plant, everywhere. That is the meaning of sarvata. If this kind of feeling not there, then why you simply talk about the devotion? I am a devotee. Just by going to the temple, you will get this knowledge? Never. By listening, understanding clearly. So simply by doing something, going somewhere, this knowledge won't come. This is the inner status of the mind, knowledge. Just that's it, understand. And then afterwards, only respect, reverence, acceptance, joy. Joy. Mind is tremendously relaxed. Shantihi. Shantihi. then continue life. Do whatever you are supposed to do, wherever you are, play whatever your role play, but never allow your ahankara and the mamakara to grow and become stronger. Therefore he said, and O Lord, you are the capable of executing everything, and you are capable of deciding everything. You have power also to decide and even execute. I told this is important point. Only you have power of planning and deciding, but I have no power to execute. And I have the power to execute, but I have not yet decided to do the execute the good thing, like Dasha Dhritarashtra. Both needed for every person. Not only leader, not only the Raja, wherever you are in your position, in that job, these two are required. Anantaviryam, Ativikramam. You have the power of deciding and executing. Many times people will decide good things, but they won't execute anything. Simply, I want to get up by 5 o'clock. It's nice only. They will decide and they will fail. So many things. I want to do yoga every day, but I won't do. I learned yoga, but I won't do. I know if satsanga, if I go, it will be nice. It is a re-engineering of the mind. But I know, but I won't go. So like this, knowing the good things but not executing and following the good things, no use. You are useless. You are useless. Okay, after saying this, Arjuna now continuing, because not knowing your glory in this way, I behaved wrongly with you. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam. He Krishna, He Yadava, He Sakheti. Ajanata Mahimanam Tavedam. Maya Prasadat Pranayena Vapi. In the previous sloka, in this 40, samapnoshi word he used. Sarvam samapnoshi means you are only everywhere, pervaded, English meaning. You are only, whether it is a lifeless thing, you are only. That samapnoshi word should bring here also to understand. Ajanata tava devam mahimanam. By not knowing that you are only pervaded everywhere, apart from you there is nothing. Apart from you there is nothing. Just think, the God is in the world or the world is in the God?
God is only one.
Very carefully you have to answer. I will ask the same question. The space is in the pot or pot is in the space? if you want to say a correct answer, there are no two things at all, first of all. There are no two things, first of all. Then where is the question of God is in the world or world is in the God? God is world. That much you can say. World is God. That means what? God alone. Even we reject to say there is only one God. Why that one word? There is only God. There is a lot of difference saying that. That same way, whether the God is inside the world or world is inside the God. That means there are two things or what? So like something I kept in my purse or in my pocket. That is only in the beginning just to make you to understand. But what is the final understanding? Remove the idea of Dvaitam. This is all the struggle, effort and the practice. By whatever means, try to negate, remove the Dvaitam. Okay? You have to keep on work on it. It won't happen just overnight. You have to keep on work on it. Keep on work on it. Whenever, wherever the mind see the dichotomy, divisions, then and there, yatra mano yati, tatra samadhayaha means it is not closing the eyes and doing meditation samadhi. The meaning is there itself, mind, I should understand intellectually. There is no two. There is no two. So then naturally the mind running towards the sensual objects and pleasures, that will reduce, becomes lesser and lesser. If at all it goes, I won't give permission to it. I won't sanction it. Okay? Why you are running? What is there? What for? I will question, counter question the mind. Then naturally mind becomes quiet. It abides within own. Abiding in its own source is called samyak adhinam samadhi. Samyak adhi, samadhi. So by not knowing your mahimanam, greatness, what mahimanam? Idam mahimanam. What mahimanam? Samapnoshi. You are all pervaded one. Apart from you there is nothing. Because not knowing this, you know, oh Lord, I misbehaved with you. I committed mistakes. I behaved wrongly. What I did? Let me tell you. I consider you as my friend. And then rudely, carelessly, I started calling you Saketi Matva Prasavam Yaduktam. So by taking it granted, my friend, then very casually I behaved with you. In that casual behavior, because friend, they will behave casually only. What is their big thing? But now, after I saw your greatness, glory, and all that, no, I should not take it that much loosely, carefully. Then, because of that, I used to call you, hey Krishna, hey Adava, who born in the Adava family, hey Sakha, Iti. Like this, I used to call you. And you also smilingly never told anything to me. That is your glory. That is your greatness. But still, I should not. Actually, if you want to understand this, hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakheti, I have to tell only in Tamil. Hare Krishna. இங்க வாடா. அங்க போலாமாடா. This is friend will talk like that only, no? Then sometimes calling with their kulam. Suppose one Brahmana, Iyengar Brahmana, due to some reason, his poverty, he joined in a cooking party, cooking. And when he is cooking there, many gents Brahmanas all will go for cooking. They will cook well, more than the ladies. Then the people who are there are the head of that cooking group. They used to call, hey Iyer, இங்க வா, அது கொஞ்சம் எடுத்து அங்கே வை. You know? But generally outside, if really Iyengar, we won't call them like that. See? Like that, Yadava, calling with his family, Kulam. Oh friend, like that. So in this way, very casually. Why I did like that? Because I don't know that time your glory. Pramadat. Pramada means because of carelessness, because of not knowing your Pramadat means I don't know your glory. Carelessness. So therefore repeatedly I used to do the same mistake. I don't know that time that is a mistake to call like that. Whom you respect and revere and you know the greatness and glory of that person, you never call in a singular person like that. We never do. After knowing some person, even not knowing also, generally we call Wango, Pongo. But if it is very closely known, the closeness is more, then we will reduce our Maryada. Generally. Therefore, I understood now your glory. I have done a mistake, Pramadat, or maybe Pranayena. Pranayena means because of I love you. Sometimes because we like somebody, we will hit on their shoulder and we will pull them because we love them. Pranayena means because of the more affectionate. You are also showing a lot of interest, affection towards me, and I am also having, maybe because of that. Anyhow, this is what I did it, not knowingly. Now, what is the lesson we have to learn from this sloka, this statement? We also do such a mistakes a lot. One is Saguna Ishvara. With him also we commit such a kind of mistakes, even though we didn't see the Lord directly. But In the name of the upachara, in the name of the puja, all that, whatever we do, is a kind of insult him, putting him in a one small place and putting the door and putting the lock, and whenever we want, we will come and open the door and we will give the food and thing, then you stay here only. Or for a special puja, Asmin Bimbe Shri Devam Avahayami. Then I will call and I perform the puja and everything. I did Sankalpa, then I asked, and finally, you grant my all desires, you take care of me, okay. And I showed you Arat and everything. Then Asmimbe Avahitam Shri Devam Yadasthanam Pratishtapayami. Enough, go. You go and be alone. Then I will go into the world. I enjoy. I do my things. What is this? This is upacharam or apacharam? But at the sadharana basic level devotion, it is okay. That is the how devotion, shodashopachara, puja, all these things will be taught. But now you are reading the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Vishwarupa Darshanam, along with the Vedantic understanding. You now have a grand vision where I can put him on lock, where he is not there, where I can send him. All the time he is watching me, I am watching him. The relation between me and him is eternal, shashvatam, equal. Therefore, we do in this way, and my Lord, my temple, in my village, in my street, it is great, and there is no that much power in that temple, in that God, and God is there in that particular place and temple. Then otherwise, God is somewhere, some other place. And another mistake, you are seeing the God directly and calling it as a prapancham jagat. What a blunder, mistake. Why you call the names? If anybody calls you with names, you will become annoyed. Hey Gundu, inga va. Hey Ollikuchi, inga va. If they call, if it is become habit and close friend, okay. But somehow calling names, it is called. You are seeing the God and calling it as a Jagat. When I see the pot, is the Namarupa pot is apart from the mud? Namarupa pot is along with the mud only. If at all you see Namarupa here, Jagat, without Brahman, Jagat is there. Jagat, Namarupa can exist without the Brahman? Inseparable. But Namarupas keep on changing. Then Brahman also will change? No. The world seems to be looking apparently changing. But that Sat Chit changes? No. That you have to understand. In this way, you cannot see the only Namarupa Jagat without Brahman. But example is easy. If I show the mud pot and without the mud, you cannot separately see the Namarupa pot. Now apply this, it is subtle. Without the Brahman, you cannot see the Namarupa. That means You are seeing really Brahman only. In what form? That is the doubt. In Sat and Chit form. And where that? That is, you have to look here first, not on the outside objects. I exist, Sat. I know I exist, Chit. The existed one knows that he exists, or non-existed one knows he exists. The existed one only can know that I exist. Now, after I know, after I known, I exist, or after I exist, I know. You cannot separate them. Existing and knowing both are one and the same and simultaneous. This much analysis you have to go with each and every sloka. Otherwise, it's not necessary. Just Arjuna asking pardon. Then you are bringing the Vedanta. Then what you want to do? Without bringing the Vedanta, these slokas are just like that. Meaningless and useless kind of devotion only you will keep on continue. Either there is no happiness in you, there is no satisfaction in you, or to anybody. You are cheating yourself, that's all. Because you cannot cheat the God Ishvara. You cannot cheat. Therefore, all this together making us to understand God is Nitya Darshanam Vishwarupa Rupena. Nitya Darshanam is happening through all my senses, and after that you have to come really to claim that what I am. What I am. We told in the beginning, I is not there. Ahankara is not there, ego is not there. Then what I can be? Because I am feeling that I am. That I am is nothing but the God. Very difficult to digest. Until you finish all these semesters and everything, and you pause and come to that stage, Shastra won't leave you, or God won't accept anything whatever you do. No difference at all. That's why we say Dvaita should be removed slowly by knowledge and understanding. Okay. There is, we will go to the 42nd shloka. Yachavaha sardhamasat krutosi vihara shayyasana bhojaneshu एकोदवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षम् एकोदवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षम् तत्क्षामये त्वामहमप्रमेयम्. Therefore, what therefore? I told you in the previous shloka, as I told you in the 41st shloka, now you have to excuse me. Ni annu mannikkanam. Forgive me. That is what he is telling here. If I is the consciousness and I is nothing but the Satchit Brahman. Apart from that, there is no any extra other God or anything. Then why all this kind of excuse me, forgive me? All these things comes because that's why for a Gnani there is no any regrets. There is no any sense of arrogance or sense of guilt. That is the Gnana Sthiti. When we say Gnana Nishta, don't imagine something, understand. But Arjuna is in the lower level, not yet he attained the Gnana Nishta. If he attained, he won't speak in this way. Like us also, we all, as a child, we behave differently. So when I say that I is nothing but that is the God only, which is expressing through this body, through this upadhi, I know I exist is not ahankara I. It's a pure consciousness, existence and consciousness. For this, there is one very nice saying there in the Hindi. In Hindi, what is that? It says, लहर लहर ढूंढे पानी को, कपड़ा ढूंढे सूद को, जीव ढूंढे ब्रह्म को. Very simple. The wave searching for the water. The cloth searching for the thread. Where is the thread? Where is the thread? In the same way, this jiva searching for the Brahman, searching for the Brahman. What the two examples are telling? Wave is not real. Water is real. Cloth is not real. Thread is real. Jiva is not real. Brahman is real. Then why you search? What for you search? Stop searching. Start discovering. That's why it is called discovery. Displace the cover. It is already there. Discovery means whichever what is there, we took it out. We found it. Not created. It is there already. But covered. Displacing the cover is called discovery. What is the covered? Ignorance. This wrong understanding is covered the right my nature. So, okay, this sloka, what he is telling, therefore you have to excuse me. What he says, moreover means what I told in the previous sloka, still moreover, avahasardham, for the sake of fun. There are two words used. One is three things. I don't know your glory, and I am very carelessly, and because of the very closeness. Now sometimes why I behaved like that, I called Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, all this, because for the sake of fun. Parihasam. Avahasardha means for the sake of fun. Then I did what? Asatkrutaha. I treated you very, in a simple way. Not given the due respect or reverence. So, Asatkruta, I made you as a very simple, okay? Because you are my friend, you are my maternal uncle. Kunti Devi and Krishna relation, auntie, uncle, or you are a well-wisher of us, you are the good advisor, and you also fond of me, therefore I also fond of that. So you are casually conducting like that, but in that way, then when I did all these things, I carelessly, funnily behaved with you while vihara. Whenever we are in a playing mood, when they played many times, they, whether Krishna comes here, whether he goes there, whatever may be, and vihara means whenever we went for sightseeing, whenever we went for picnic, that time all, hmm? that all the time, and whenever we are going to sleep time also, that time I will push you, you give place for me, I also want to sleep in this bed, or Krishna, you go to the other bed, I like this bed, like this also I told many times. Then vihara shayya asana, when we are all sitting together on one sofa or anywhere, there also I used to push you and sit. Or if you are going to sit first, I will go hurriedly and sit. Or I will sit very closely and sometimes I will do like this. So in this way, I used to do mischief, fun. And still I will tell you, while sitting for dining, while eating time, I used to make lot of fun. And sometimes I will take from your plate without your knowledge. Without your knowledge. Or sometimes I will ask you, you give that to me. I like very much this jongri. Like that, bhojana samaye, vihara shayya asana bhojaneshu. Because we are very closely eating, sitting, playing and going here and that all the time. I used to pull you, I used to push you, all these things. These all, when you are and me alone are there and I am doing in our house or in my house or in your house, that is different. Privately, privacy is there. But sometimes I did in public also. In front of everybody, I forgot. uh, because habit, because of the habit, sometimes we don't know what we are talking, where we are. Apitat samaksham, athava ekaha, privately, in privacy also, and in the public also. Hey Achyuta, O Krishna, therefore, tat aham kshamaya tvam, therefore, you please forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, kshamaya. I seek forgiveness from you. You have to say, I have forgiven you. Otherwise, I can't I will be restless. Tvam, which tvam, you. What kind of you? Then using the one high Vedantic word, tvam, aprameyam tvam. Aprameyam, how many times we discussed? It's a very, very important word for the Brahman, attribution of the Brahman. Incomprehensible. Incomprehensible, which cannot be grasped or measured. Immeasurable. Incomprehensible. immeasurable, pramanatitam. That means why he used that word, he will tell in the next sloka. But I am just reminding the Vedantic meaning of it. Aprameya swaprakasha mano vachama agochara. Many people don't know that that is agochara. Being that ma is completely aprameya swaprakasha mano vachama agochara. Aprameya cannot be comprehended by the sense organs, even in the mind, and swaprakasha, self-effulgent, mana vacham agochara. Through the speech, through the mind, it cannot be comprehensible. Therefore, therefore you have to forgive me. And you know why I am calling you Aprameyam? Like that he is justifying. He won't say that. We have to derive, in the next sloka, listen now. You know why I have called you Aprameyam? From all the angles you are greatest. There is no one more. Uncomparable also. We have to say Aprameya means incomprehensible and uncomparable also. There is nothing one more which you can say to compare. Can you compare the space with anything? Let us read the sloka. So then how much possible I will tell. Then 43rd sloka. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujyascha gururgariyanam natvat samostadhiko natvat samostyabhyadikah kutonyah Vyabhyadikah kutonyah lokatrayepya pratima prabhava. Tongue twisting shlokas, tongue twisters. If any child is not speaking well and the voice is not proper, voice therapy, if you make these slokas to read and say, speech will become perfect. Sanskrit has got such a power. Tongue twisting. Then, so uncomparable, all that words will come in this, because you are the father of the entire world. Already we heard this. Pitasi, you are the father. Father means here bijam. Bijam means moolam. Lokasya, this loka. Loka means chara, achara, movable, immovable. For everything you are the upadana karanam, material cause. And not only that, you are Tvamasya, you are the worthy of worship, Pujaha. Pujaha means elderly, worthy of worship, worthy of respecting, revering, Pujaha. Because of what? You are the teacher of all the teachers. Guruhu Gariyan. In the superlative degree, Gariya, among the teachers, you are the teacher of all the teachers, or among the teachers, you are the greatest teacher. In fact, instead of that, you are the teacher of all the teachers, because the Jnanam is coming to us from the Lord. The first teacher is the Lord. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam. Whether you say that or Narayanam Padmabhuvam, you say that, or is the God itself. Therefore, from there it comes as a Guru Sishya Parampara, Guru Sishya Parampara. But now no, you are in front of me in the form of Ishvara. Directly you are teaching me. So you are worthy of worship like a Guru, and the topmost Guru, the best Moola Guru, Parama Guru. Therefore, there is nobody anyaha greater than you, bigger than you, or glorious than you. Therefore, there is no lokatraye api apratima prabhava. Apratima prabhavanna, your glory. There is nobody we can say equal to you. That is the natu samaha asti abhyadikaha. There is nobody bigger or greater than you, or at least anybody equal. Equal also nobody is there. Kutaha anyaha? Who is there? Nobody is there. Where? Not only in this world, not only in this war field, lokatrayam. In the three worlds, lokatraya api apratima prabhava. Apratima prabhava means unmatched, uncomparable. That's why a word I am using that. For this, generally, we say, what is the something other like ocean? Ocean like? Can you compare anything like that? You can say for the sake of the poetry, it is looking like in Bhagavata, in one lake, those Daksha's children went into doing tapas. There it is explained, it is like a big ocean like. Then it said it is a saras, it is a lake. How the lake can be like a ocean? So if at all say that, or the space is like that, can you say? No. Gaganam gaganakaram. What is the space? How the space is like space. Sagaram sagaromupam opamam. Ocean is like ocean. In the same way, Brahman is like Brahman only. There is no any comparison. No replica, no second thing, nothing. Okay? And because in this way, to say really, for you there is no any father. And therefore there is no mother also. And for you there is no any guru. Yes? Therefore, nobody is equal to you. That is the meaning. If there is no equal to you, then where is the question of greater than you? When there is equal only, then these two are, then again you have to check in them. Both of them have got the same marks. Then where to cut, where to increase, they will do the scrutiny. So, I will conclude with this thought, understand. No father, no mother, no guru. If you understand this also, after you recognize that you are the Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, therefore Shankaracharya, na pita na mata, in Nirvana Shatkam, he mentions that na punyam, na papam, na saukhyam, na dukkham, na mantro, na tirdam, na vedana yajnaha. Not in that, na bhojanam, naiva bhoktam, na bhoj. Na punyam, na papam, na saukhyam, na dukkham, na mantro, na tirdam, na vedana yajnaha. And another sloka, na pita, na mata, no, na guru, na sishya. Na guru, na sishya. When you are fully established in the truth, this is not the words to tell to the outside. For me to abide, that's it. Therefore, but when we come to the lower level of saguna bhakti and all, there also we give richness to Ammayu Appavu Niye. You are the father, you are the mother. Because if you take one by one these three murtis, in Shiva's case, the wife Parvati is half of the body. What it indicates, even you have in your life, your wife is a separate body, but you treat her as the Sahadharmacharini and equal to you. Respect. Everyone should respect everybody. Everyone should give freedom to other person also to think and never have a possessing nature of it. Too much possessing nature. So half of the body. Then you come to the Brahmaji. Where is the Saraswati? The mother, for us mother. She is on the tongue itself. Saraswati in the Brahmaji's tongue itself. And come to the Vishnu. Where is Mata Lakshmi? In his pocket. In his pocket, no? Here. That's why gents must have the pocket. You should not wear the shirt without pocket or t-shirt without pocket, because this pocket is Lakshmi. So I can tell many stories like this to create some kind of interest in you. It's a good, that is also, but understand the proper way. Altogether, be happy, okay? Understand Gita, implement in the life, be joyful. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om. That's it.